much for nothing right now.
Right.
Shoot. How you pronounce the name of that coach? Jason? Is that Jason George?
Yeah, Jason George,
Okay.
Kia.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Henry Ford College. My name is Jeff Lowe, along with the doctor, Dr. Eric Pate, and we're bringing you great women's volleyball right here this evening. And I'd like to welcome you to the Streamcast. And Eric Pate, tell us a little bit about these two teams here in midway through the season.
Well, you look at the Ocelots, and Jeff, good to be back with you. It seems like it's been a while. The Ocelots are a solid ball club. They match up height-wise with Henry Ford College, who is a smallish type team. You're going to see, their tallest athlete is 5'10". Conversely, you look at the Hawks, who've been playing better. They won 2 out of the last 3. They just had their 2-game winning streak snap the other day. But they're playing better volleyball, and I'm sure Coach Kia Chambers is excited, as well as the rest of these young ladies, to be at home and an opportunity to get back to their winning ways.
Mm-hmm. The Ocelots are in the dark blue uniforms, and your Hawks are in the white unis. And we are just getting this one underway. No score as of yet. And, well, actually the first point on the board for the home team, the Hawks. And like you said earlier, much improvement. Let me make a correction. It's going to be 2-1 in favor of the visiting team, the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College. And like you said, it's been a steady improvement on for the Hawks throughout the season. And Coach Chambers seems to be pretty pleased of what she's seeing these days.
Yes, and Jeff, we saw it a couple weeks ago when we were here. This is going to take time with the Hawks, but if you could just put together a nice string of games and work hard at each and every set, it carries over. And I think consistency is the key. All the adages that you want to use, and that's going to be critical for the Hawks tonight. Be consistent throughout.
There's a nice tap over by number 11, and that's Mika Clark for the Hawks. And you're absolutely right. It's consistency in the sport of volleyball, which makes you or turns you into a champion, and the continuous hard work and the unforced errors. You got to try to eliminate those unforced errors and those simple shots you just have to make.
Yeah, Schoolcraft traditionally is a team that, they're really solid around the net. They're very fundamental, and they'll go after the volleyball, a lot of digs, and set offense. So let's see what happens tonight with Henry Ford.
That one is long and out of bounds. And Lauren Hardy just missed everything on that one, but a nice attempt.
The unforced errors have done Henry Ford in the times that they struggled this year. Let's see if they can, get things together and stay consistent.
Nice dig by Schoolcraft. Henry Ford gets it back over the net. Another nice dig, but that one's going to be long and out of bounds. A little dance move going off the floor.
Yeah, the Hawks are they're hanging in, and I think this is going to be nip and tuck. I wouldn't be surprised if we go see all 5 tonight.
Lauren Hardy with a nice serve, and we're all tied up at 4 apiece. here in the first set. Hardy back to serve it up again. And this one's going to be long and out of bounds.
I mean, this is going to be the only time they're going to face Schoolcraft tonight, high school night here. And, Schoolcraft comes in with a record that, 3-4. It's not all striking, and they've played a similar amount of matches with Henry Ford. So let's see what happens.
Coach George is for Schoolcraft is only in his third year. And just like most coaches who are beginning programs, he's also very optimistic and very high on his young team. And he seems to say that they're pretty much getting it together and coming really good together as a team.
And I made a mistake, Jeff. They back in September they did face off at Schoolcraft. It was a five-setter, and Schoolcraft won 3-2. So you can expect a competitive match tonight.
Marissa Peterson back serving for the Hawks. Good job by the front row defenders of the Hawks that time. 8-5 your score. A nice serve that attacked the middle of the defense.
And I'm watching Murray.
Yes.
Looking for her dad in the crowd because she's getting her lift back. Her dad told me early in the year, Sydney Murray out of Farmington Hills and Cass Technical High School in Detroit, hasn't played volleyball because of the pandemic and some other things in 3-4 years. And now she's getting some games behind her, and you see her get elevation. That's the athlete that you may need around the net for the Hawks.
Nice tap back over the net. Good save by Henry Ford, and there's Sydney Murray with the kill attempt. And she gets another shot at it. And that was off the hands of one of the Ocelots. Give the point to Henry Ford.
You got to love the athleticism that Murray is showing. That's something that's been missing, although, she was a little bit too long on the return. Nice energy around the net. That's a little different wrinkle for the Henry Ford Hawks.
Looks like the Hawks want to attack the middle. Murray with the save. There's a kill attempt. Nice block by the young lady on the front row. And that one falls in. Unforced error, but give the points to the Hawks.
10-6 early on, and you need those rallies. You need to stay consistent. All the things we talked about.
And a nice serve right there again, as the Hawks can continue. And like you said, consistently in this first set, attack the middle of that Schoolcraft defense. And again, the attempt, this one hitting the net. And Amber Gregory. And this serve will go over to the Ocelots.
Service errors can kill you, Jeff. In this sport of volleyball, you got to have the concentration and the focus to make it happen off the serve.
Nice attempt by Gregory. And a good block by the front row of the Hawks. Janae Collins. And number one, that's Alyssa Sanner. defending the front row for the Hawks. And back serving is the Libero.
And Lauren Hardy right at the net. Young lady that hails out of Inkster, Michigan, and just really, she's probably one of their better athletes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good block at the net, 13-7 for the Hawks.
McDonald with a good serve. That one's out of bounds. And I noticed from watching a lot of D1 college volleyball on television, I'm noticing that and learning a lot more about the sport, which I see that Ellie McDonald, the server, has found an area to attack on her serve as she was attacking the left edge of the Ocelots defense. But that time she couldn't come up with any points. 14-8, your score in favor of the hometown Hawks. Good save by the Hawks. And that one's going to be long and out of bounds.
Hawks had a nice run there, nice rally. They've got to get it back 14-9 with all the momentum right now, wouldn't you say?
Yes, sir. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds. 2 points right there in a row, just given away by the Hawks. 14-10 your score. The Hawks still in the lead here in the first set of action at Henry Ford. Little confusion on the Ocelot side. Nice tap over the net by Henry Ford.
There's Hardy. There's Hardy. As I called it earlier, she's one of the better athletes on this squad, arguably the best athlete. And when you have her around the net, you've got Murray doing some things, and then Janae Collins, a veteran. Now you got something.
And especially when you're defending on that front row like Hardy just did on that last set of action. That one's going to be inbounds. A nice kill shot by the Ocelots.
15-11 gets a little precarious. You're 10 points away from winning the first set, and it's very important for Henry Ford to hang on here. They've worked hard.
That one's going to be long and out of bounds.
And that's Alexa Richardson, 5'10", out of Westland John Glenn for Schoolcraft. A lot of power, but you got to have the placement to go with it.
Elizabeth Storm checking into the game for the hometown Hawks. And that one right into the net. Storm getting a little instruction from Coach Chambers, who's been working very hard in her first year, trying to get this program headed in the right direction. And again, there she is.
Hardy seems like a different player from the last time we saw her, and you like that development. I mean, that's what you come into this for, and there's a timeout for Schoolcraft. 17-12. Henry Forrest consistently led this thing by 4 or 5 points, and that is what we talked about. That's been kind of the theme for set number one.
And that's a good job because in the recent games, you know, that they haven't been getting off to that kind of start. They've been kind of sluggish in that first set. Usually that second set is the one where they kind of get it together and become a pretty good, well-rounded and comfortable with playing the matches. But right here in the first set, they seem to be doing pretty good. And Coach Chambers seems to be very pleased, and she has every right to be with this first set with a lead of 17-12 in favor of the Hawks.
Well, if you're Henry Ford, you feel good about what you're trying to do. If you're Schoolcraft, you call that timeout to break the momentum and try to come back with something of your own. It just becomes more and more difficult as time goes on if you're Schoolcraft. But if you're Henry Ford, remain consistent. Be nice to get some get an ace here on the serve.
Those middle blockers and hitters are so very important. And back serving right now is Lauren Hardy. And again, going to the left side with the serve and coming away with, success usually, but that point went over to the Ocelots of Schoolcraft.
If you're Henry Ford, you can't blow it. Simple as that. You got to hang on.
17-13.
Wow.
And that's the way you attack the middle.
Was that Janae Collins?
Yes, it was.
Wow. That's the power that she can bring. I'm telling you, when you got Murray, Collins, and Hardy. I mean, Hardy's on the sideline, but you got, good thing it's in the rotation, you got Murray and Collins at the net. Got to feel good about it.
And we talk about that all the time, eliminating those unforced errors. And 19-13 your score. Just got to get it right there, right in the middle. Attack the libero. Good save by Henry Ford to get it back over the net. A nice block attempt, but that was out of bounds. Give the points to the Ocelots.
19-14, Henry Ford is maintaining, 6 points away. It seems a long way off. See if Henry Ford takes a deliberate attempt here, set up their offense.
McDonald gets it up. Nice save by the Ocelots. Kill attempt is no good. But the second kill attempt was successful.
Big time point there for Henry Ford. 20-14. Gregory back into the lineup, and she's been a consistent server all season. So you're in the driver's seat, Henry Ford.
That time the service right down the middle, attacking the middle and the heart of the defense of the Ocelots. Almost a good dig and good save.
Nice block at the net by Janae Collins. Just fell a little short there. And if you're Schoolcraft, you need a rally.
5-point lead for the Hawks. That serve looked like it may have been long if it was let go. Nice tap over the net. Good job by Janae Collins. Alexa Richardson back to serve for the Ocelots. And a nice kill shot that time. Man, Sydney Murray attacking the middle of that Ocelot defense.
She did it early, and now she's doing it late. Let's see if Henry Ford can finish this thing off with their Ribeiro serving it up. That is
Ellie McDonald.
Ellie McDonald, of course. And
that was long and out of bounds.
In volleyball, you're the Ribeiro for a reason. That means you're considered the best player. That's why you good offensively and defensively. 22-16. Nice serve. Just a serve with some nice velocity on it.
Yes. Count the point.
Perfect. couldn't have drawn it up any better if you were Coach Chambers. 23-16.
Yes, and that was Sanner scoring the point. McDonald still serving for Henry Ford. And again, attacking that left side. 23-16 your score. Miller back to serve for the Ocelots.
(23-17) and Henry Ford got to somehow get the ball back, and the way you do it is to score a point.
Miller with the tap.
That's an unforced error. That hurts.
Marissa Peterson with that last attempt.
23-18, and you're real close right now.
Miller back to serve.
One word for Henry Ford, that's finish. And there's a finisher right there.
That's the way you do it.
For set number one is either Lauren Hardy or Sydney Murray, who's about to serve. Point 24-18. Be a nice finish right here if they could get it.
Attacking the right side. That one is off the light, but you can still play it. Oh.
Got too fancy. Got a little fancy, huh?
Yeah, a little excited that time.
24-19. I expect the Hawks to finish it right here.
Good job by Miller, getting it back over.
Nice hustle.
Whistles blow, and I thought that was a save, but maybe they saying it hit the floor.
Yeah, maybe it was out of bounds there.
I thought it was a dig. Did that hit the floor?
Yeah, I couldn't see from our vantage point, but 24-20.
Yes.
It's getting a little dicey here.
Yes, it is.
If you're Henry Ford. 24-21. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Schoolcraft was down 24-18, and they chopped it in half. We could be here for a while,
yeah,
Jeff.
Definitely a battle right now. That was a good kill attempt and good save by Schoolcraft. Nice tap back over the net. Now Henry Ford. Watch out.
Wow.
Good save by
I
Hardy on the front row.
I see
McDonald.
McDonald is down. They collided there. She collided with one of her teammates there, and she's rubbing the back of her neck. That did not look good. I saw it as it happened. She was stretched out and kind of rolled over. And if you're Henry Ford, you want to regroup. You're really close to winning the first set. You got to hang in there.
Yes.
You got to get a point. It's simple as that. There's no other way about it, ifs, ands, or buts. You got to get it done. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, Ellie McDonald, the Ribeiro for the Henry Ford Hawks, is okay. Getting a nice round of applause.
She gets a round of applause as she walks off the floor. And she's a very much a key part, being the libero on the team. And Chambers will take a timeout to give McDonald a little opportunity to rest and maybe get a little more treatment on the sideline.
Yeah, McDonald is the libero, and she really active
Oh, yeah.
Gives him a lot of energy, gives him a lot of spurts. I just like the way the combinations, the rotations are working for Henry Ford. And it would be nice to see them finish this. I'm sure that's what Coach Chambers is talking about right now.
Oh, yeah. Finishing.
Yep.
And with your libero going down, like you said, it's one of the most important positions on the volleyball court. This position focuses on defense, and liberos only play in the back row and often receive the attack or serve. Players with good passing and defensive skills are usually your liberos and the most successful at this position.
Wow. Good effort.
Oh, yeah.
So she's back out.
Yes, she is.
That shows how tough she is, and that's why she's wearing that jersey. 24-22.
Talked her back into the game. There we go.
And then in the back row, you got Gregory, McDonald, and Murray. That's
Good
it.
job blocking with that front row.
Hardy.
Yes.
And that's what you need at the net. And look at the smiles from the young ladies. I don't think they've won a first game since we've been here.
First set, you might be right about that.
First set.
Yes.
So that's big. Good way to start. Now you got to follow it up.
Yeah.
You're at home. You're at home.
That's a successful evening if you're winning that first set. Normally, like you said, they're not too good coming out the gate, but right now, they've won the first set. Congratulations to the Hawks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, it's refreshing to see this. You see the development of the team. It's good to talk about stepping stones and, baby steps and all that, but, hey, at some point you need wins. And for them to have won 2 out of the last 3 with a chance to win 3 out of the last 4, if this thing continues in their favor, I mean, that's a feather in the cap of a young program.
Oh, yeah. And, winning that first set it's just like any other sport. It gets to be contagious. And, like they say, winning is contagious. And the success here coming out the gate and getting that first set from this decent Schoolcraft team and the ladies, as I look in the huddle, they are really enjoying that victory in this first set. They're having a good time over there. And Coach Chambers has a smile on her face and also enjoying it.
And I think, what I've noticed about her, she seems to be a vivacious character. She seems to be energized. She seems to coach with a lot of passion, and it's infectious. Now you can see the young ladies, maybe some of them weren't as healthy last month as they are now. You see Murray with the elevation, a little lift. Hardy playing active around the net. Janae Collins being herself. All those things are a tribute to the coach. If the coach is excited about it, maybe the young ladies are.
Absolutely.
So I think they had the raffle. I never get the winning raffle ticket.
I've never won either. Somebody may just will walk away with a few dollars here in the first set.
That's it. See what happens when you come to see Henry Ford College
on
a high school night?
Win.
That's it. That's it. So this is going to be fun. I think, like I said, Jeff, knowing what I know about Schoolcraft, knowing what happened back in September when they faced off earlier in the year, we could be here for a while. This could be a 5-setter.
Well, the first set goes to the Hawks, and they're off to a good start. And let's see how they come out in the second set. And maybe Coach Chambers has gave them some motivation just to finish this off or to compete hard, and let's get a straight set victory here. How about that, ladies?
That's it.
Coach George on the other end on Schoolcraft. A little frustration on his face after losing that first set. Sander back to serve it for the Hawks. And here we go with the second set of play.
Right off the bat, you have an error on the serve. And I see Elizabeth Storms for Henry Ford is into the lineup. She is a freshman out of Gibraltar Carlson. She was on the side last time, I believe. Last time we were here.
2 points in a row by Henry Ford to start the second set.
Oh, you mean Schoolcraft?
I mean, Schoolcraft, pardon me.
Yeah, it's not the way you want to start it. Henry, come on, Henry Ford. You gotta get a spark. You gotta get a spark. Who's gonna give the Hawks a spark?
Good job right there by Schoolcraft going down and saving that one. Setting up another kill attempt. That one hit right in the middle.
Nice movement. Nice rally, but falls short there.
Ford nothing.
Yeah, not to start an auspicious start to say the least for Henry Ford.
When touching the top of the net. We might be looking at another timeout early here. Chambers, I thought she was going to take another timeout. 5-0 here in the second set if you're just joining us. Nice tap back over the net. Henry Ford with the kill shot, and that one's out of bounds.
So Henry Ford gets it back with an opportunity to catch up, make up some ground. Janae Collins coming into the match. Let's see if Hardy can make something happen with the serve.
Good job by Mika Clark with the tap over the net for the Hawks. And Hardy back to serve again.
Got that triumvirate from Cass Tech for the Henry Ford Hawks. Gregory, Clark, and Murray.
Mika Clark again with a kill shot.
And you need contributions from everyone now. It's 5-3, and we haven't called Clark's name much, but so far so good in the second set.
Good save. The front row playing well.
That's Janae Collins at the net, and she's the guardian. She takes care of it. She's the veteran, a third-year sophomore. I remember the ankle injuries and things, and that's a solid serve. And now it's tied at 5.
And the comeback.
Clawed back.
Yes.
And Hardy, she's good at the net, and she has nice serve. From John Glenn High School, from Inkster High. From Inkster, I mean.
That one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Elizabeth Storm with that last attempt which goes out of bounds. Back to serve is Evelyn Rumble for Schoolcraft.
Well, they clawed back, and now the Henry Ford is kind of stumbling a little bit, stumbling and stammering a bit. That's out.
A little bit of back and forth, like you said.
That consistency is the key. If they could get a nice rally here, who knows? I mean, right in the middle of the match.
Peterson with the serve. Just couldn't get it over the net.
Marissa Peterson, that's called a service error.
Yes, unforced service error.
Unforced, that's it.
Tromley back serving for Schoolcraft.
Right back at you, 8-7. Not the best volleyball by any stretch of the imagination as Gregory goes back to serve. Her parents are always here. It's funny, I know her dad. I mean, it's good to see these folks and good to see them out here watching some college volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
All tied at 8.
Gregory back to serve again. Good job attacking the middle.
Maybe this is the time that they make their move, Henry Ford.
And usually, this set is usually a key set for them. The set number 2 is usually where they really come to life. And let's see what happens here. Whistles blow, and like it might have been illegally touched that time. It's got a 10-8 score in favor of the Hawks.
Henry Ford trying to make a move.
Gregory attacking the middle, and that serve could not be handled by Evelyn Rumble. Off the net, but over. Good job on blocking. Oh, let's see. Close. That was real close.
Stretching the gap here, that's 6 in a row for Henry Ford, a 6-0 run, and Gregory back there serving, and once again, that Cass Technical High School triumvirate. Nice serve.
Yes.
Kind of dips on the end, at the end.
Almost like a knuckleball.
Yes, hard to handle.
Yes.
How do they do that? Janae Collins with the power. And clearly they are the better team right now. I mean, let's see if halfway through this match, let's see if Henry Ford can continue halfway through the set.
And Gregory is doing an excellent job serving. Nice tap. Nice Sydney. Ocelots looking for the kill that time, but a good job defensively on the block by Henry Ford. And the tap, and the tap.
I thought they would call it, but hey, that's timely. That's the word for it. 14-8. Nice serve. Gregory's on a roll, man.
Yes.
That is a 9-0 run and a timeout for Schoolcraft.
It's set number 2.
Yeah, is this the night that Henry Ford it all came together for Henry Ford?
Could be. This set is usually an important set, and it's usually a set that they really get some life in and really get it together. And it seems like that right now, that Henry Ford is kind of woke up here in this second set.
Yeah, the consistency has been the issue, the problem. Mm-hmm. And to see them playing some steady volleyball right now, it's a 9-0 run, as I said. I mean, that's good for them. I mean, it's good for your confidence, good energy, and when you're doing those things, home court advantage really means something in front of your home fans.
I'm looking at the huddles. As the Ocelots had a more very concerned look on their face, like, wait a minute.
They've got nice size. Number 12 stands out for me, Alexa Richardson. I mean, she is certainly a threat, but Henry Ford has done a good job of neutralizing it. Can't double tap it.
That's Gregory.
There goes the rally.
Well, she had done an excellent job with that rally. 15-9 your score. Richardson with the serve, and that was going to be long and out of bounds.
Well, Henry Ford has seen this happen before. I mean, it was 15-10 in the first set, and they were able to hang on and get it done, 25-22.
Miller with the tap. Gregory couldn't handle the kill shot by the Ocelots.
A little too hot to handle there.
Yes. Momentum seems to be shifting over. And just as I say that.
Correction. and this is the optimal situation for the Henry Ford Hawks. You've got a 5-point lead, and you've got your libero, Ellie McDonald, who seems to be back healthy. Nice serve.
Yes.
Arguably the best server for the Hawks.
Miller with the kill attempt. Defended well.
I like how they're setting at the net and hitting it outside to an outside hitter to try to score some points. Being aggressive there, Henry Ford is, but didn't quite execute it the way they wanted to on that attempt. Hardy is jumping out of the gym there.
Henry Ford with a 17-12 lead. Clark checking back into the game. Miller back to serve. No save for that one.
They're in great shape. Right now, Henry Ford's got the momentum. I mean, it's what you want to see, but unforced error, service error, it's always tough.
18-13. Kelsey Trumley checking back in. Going straight to the front row for the Ocelots. Miscommunication by the Hawks there. But they finally get it over. Good job by McDonald. Miller getting it back over the net. Good block defensively. As Lauren Hardy defending that front row very well.
Well, 18-14 is, we're back at that danger zone, under 5 points.
Miller with the serve. And Hardy with the kill shot.
Timeout there, and that's a pretty good timeout.
Yes.
Get the girls back focused, have them, regroup and think about what they're doing, and see if they can't finish this thing off. 1-1 is a lot different than 2-0 in volleyball.
Yes,
so
it is.
I told you we'd be here for a while, so hope you pack the lunch. Or dinner, or supper.
something. I got to go get some chips from Coach Brown.
Shit.
18-15 your score. If you're just joining us, it's Hawks volleyball, women's volleyball from Henry Ford College right here on the campus of Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. And if you hadn't had the opportunity to come out and check it out, do yourself a favor. Come on out and support the young ladies and the women who play volleyball for Henry Ford College.
So it's high it's high impact, fast paced, and you won't fall asleep. That's for sure.
Yes.
Not here.
Miller for the serve for the Ocelots. And that's Clark on the kill attempt. And Clark comes out. And Storm checks in. And she'll go right to the front row. (2015), 2 points in a row by Henry Ford. Sander with the serve. Didn't get much on that one.
I was just about to say it puts you back in the driver's seat, and then at the unforced error. So maybe I should be quiet. Maybe I'm a jinx. Maybe I'm thinking too much.
Kuhn with the serve for Schoolcraft. Good defensive block by the front row player, Trombley.
Yeah, I think Micah Clark was thinking kill shot, but fanned on it a little bit.
Trombley once again doing a very good job as a front row defender for the Schoolcraft Ocelots. 2018 your score.
Your belt starts to tighten here. 21-18, kind of a similar situation as the first set. Time to close it out, and now Hardy's back to serve, and she has some nice success in the first set.
Miller, they save it and get it back over the net. Good job. Miller again. That one might be long, a little too hard by Clark.
And I was going to say that Henry Ford has had an answer every time that Schoolcraft has made a run. But 21-19 is a little close for comfort. Let's see if Henry Ford can respond here.
McDonald just checking back in. And Trombley with the kill shot put a charge into the Ocelots. Rummel back to serve for the Ocelots. And nice serve. McDonald with a good save. That one gets back over the net. Give the points to the Hawks.
Big time. That's big time. They needed that. Little space. Good effort. Looked like they were in dire straits. And the middle, I think Coach Chambers has worked on the middle blocking. They've done a great job today in maintaining. Henry Ford has. That's some heat coming at you. You're a baseball guy. That had a lot of velocity.
Yes, it did.
So 22-21. Let's see if Henry Ford can get it back and get out of here.
Trombley back to serve. McDonald. Kill attempt. Good save. Oh, couldn't get it back over the net.
The scouting report is the same. If you're an opponent of Henry Ford, you're going to go middle block to the back row. That's the weakness. And lately, Schoolcraft and some of these possessions, they're starting to exploit it. And now we're knotted at 22 and a good timeout.
Yes. Coach Chambers. Not too many smiles in that huddle right now. It's like, ladies, let's get it together. Let's try to close this one out. Here in the second set at Henry Ford College. Henry Ford and Schoolcraft going at it on the volleyball court. Women's volleyball coming to you on the Henry Ford streaming network. My name is Jeff Lowe, along with Eric Pate, bringing you all the action.
Yeah, I think it's going to be critical for Henry Ford when we get back into action to make some things happen, stay calm, but they have got to be unafraid because they know where the power is coming from. Schoolcraft's going to attack from the outside and see if they can put some dents in the Henry Ford defense. Nice dead.
Miller with a kill attempt.
Answered Murray. I mean, resoundingly answered her. And Murray hasn't, she's been kind of missing in action here in the second set. 23-22, still not too late for Henry Ford. That's
Count
big
the
time.
point.
Is that Janae Collins there? Right down the middle, tying it up at 23. This is going to be big. Gregory's back to serve, so that's one of your better servers on this Henry Ford squad. So
yes, earlier she had that.
And I jinxed it.
She had that good run earlier where they went on a 9-point run with her serving. But this time, an unforced error with the serve and right into the net. 1 point lead for the Ocelots. Miller scored the point. All knotted up at 24.
So now we got to take it to 26, right?
I think you're right.
You do have to win by 2, don't you?
Win by 2. Counter point right in the corner. Great shot by Schoolcraft College.
I think I was right in my assessment that we'll be here for a while. These teams are evenly matched, and we're going to get some good, exciting volleyball.
Tap over the net by the Hawks. Great dig. And there's your 2-point victory by the Ocelots.
Well, if you're Henry Ford, you're a little disappointed because there was an opportunity to seize this match. It was 20-15 at one point, 20-16. Next thing you know, it's 22 all, did 24 all, and Schoolcraft took the last 2 points. I mean, they just took it very, very aggressive. They started to exploit some of the weaknesses that had plagued Henry Ford all year. And some folks came up missing here in the second set. Let's see if we can find them for set number 3.
Hey, you're watching women's volleyball, Henry Ford College and Schoolcraft College. My name is Jeff Lowe, along with Eric Pate. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. and women's volleyball here with the Hawks and the Ocelots. The Ocelots of Schoolcraft and the Hawks of Henry Ford. And just like you were saying, Eric, we're all tied up one set apiece. And like you said, pack a lunch, because we might be in store for a long one.
Competitive match, and I love seeing this from a Henry Ford standpoint. I just want them to win, because you start to, they've won 2 out of the last 3 coming into this thing, as we said repeatedly throughout this volleyball match. It's important for Henry Ford to put some wins together so the young ladies can feel good. It's high school night. There are some eyes that are probably watching that are looking at this program and considering it. Winning always makes it better and makes you want to come to a place. You know how that goes, Jeff. I mean, high school kids are impressionable, so you want to win the game on high school night.
Most definitely.
It's a good idea.
In a program like Henry Ford, right here in the city, making a great transition. When I say, I mean by transition, it might be moving up a division in volleyball or in the NC2A, which is a good thing. If you've never been to the campus, right here in Dearborn, Michigan, behind Fairlane Town Center, right next to the University of Michigan's Dearborn campus. And here we go with set number 3. Miller getting the assist and getting it back over the net. Schoolcraft. Good job by the front line of Schoolcraft to get the first points on the board.
What you don't want is a collapse by Henry Ford. You want to see the fight. You want to see the concentration. You want to see the passion that Coach Chambers is preaching to these young ladies. And right on cue, Hardy coming through.
Yes. Good job in getting the serve over the net. Good job with the dig. Those are the moments you look for. Miller. Clark. And that one's out of bounds.
Well, when Henry Ford was successful in the first set, they were, blocking at the net. They were active. Not that they weren't in the second set, but later on in the match, in the second set, it died. It waned. So now they got to kind of recalibrate, get that spark plug back.
All tied up at 2. Romo with the serve for Schoolcraft. That time, Elizabeth Storm could not make the save. Good job in attacking the middle. Good job with that front row with the block. Nice dig. Henry Ford gets it up and over, and a nice job by Clark.
Seen that happen several times with Schoolcraft. They've got it's like an outfielder. You got to call it. You have to have that communication. They've done that like 2 or 3 times tonight. It's critical.
Yes.
Got to be able to communicate.
Critical for both sides. The communication skills. Whistles blow, and I didn't see what the infraction was, but Ellie McDonald checks back into the match, and Schoolcraft will go back to serve. Brooke Crawford back serving for Schoolcraft. Crawford with a little jump serve to get that one over the net. And wow, almost caught that one.
A lot of rotation as it was coming our way. And that just shows you just how much power and impact and force is placed on that volleyball. It's coming our way.
Well, I was going to do a kill shot on it if it would have got up here.
Wow. I was trying to duck for cover. And that's one of those mistakes right there that on the serve that just can't have.
Lily Tomusky back to serve. That was going to be long and out of bounds.
It's an opportunity for Henry Ford to see if they can't spark some momentum here.
Let's see if Gregory can put together another run here.
Yeah, Richards has been a little out of sorts for Schoolcraft. She's attacking from the right place. Problem is she's too long and too far with her responses. (7-5) for the home team.
Gregory attacking the middle with the serve. It's a good save. Going down for the dig, and Miller back up and gets the points for Henry Ford. I said Miller, but I meant Murray. Pardon me. Sydney Murray with that last score. Nice tap over the net, and a great job that time by Janae Collins.
Well, Janae Collins, steady as she goes. Haven't heard that she's the captain, but she's been around longer than any other young lady on the roster for Henry Ford. She knows this game. And when you got her active with Murray, you got something.
You got something. And they're playing side by side. You got good communication. You got good spacing on the floor. And the results turn into points for Henry Ford. 10-5 your score. Janae Collins with the block. And a timeout called by Schoolcraft to talk it over.
Felt like it's probably getting away from them. So Coach George says timeout and time to regroup, time to see if we can't get back into this thing early because I say 13 is halfway through the set, and you don't want the home team to get any sort of great momentum moving forward and moving kind of swiftly. It can get away from you. So good timeout by Coach Gregory.
Yes, he jumped right up and said, hold on, wait a minute. And he does remember that Amber Gregory had a 9-0 run in her first serve in the second set, which added a little spark to this Hawks team. And she is adding another little spark with this little run right here. 11-5 your score. Gregory set to serve it. Yes. Janae Collins with the block. And so important, like you said earlier, that front row for that Henry Ford team doing an excellent job. Hardy again.
And as it happens, Janae Collins gets more energized. Seems like she has energy for for days. I mean, she's a solid volleyball player. Gregory I think I jinxed her.
Miller back to serve for Schoolcraft. 13-6 your score. Murray with a little tap over the net this time. A good dig by McDonald. Henry Ford gets it back over the net. (13-7). That one just missed. That was long and out of bounds. McDonald.
Great
with a
hustle.
good dig, yes. Janae Collins again at front line with a good save.
And it's, the spark plug is there. The energy is there. You got the right people in the right positions right now. The rotation looks nice. It's all Henry Ford right now.
Murray, nice tap over the net. Good dig by McDonald. McDonald, they save it off the net. McDonald had injured earlier in the contest, but she's coming back in a big way. (14-8) in favor of your Hawks. Murray gets it up. Tried to set up a kill shot. Another good dig by McDonald.
Too far. Man, this is, Henry Ford makes it interesting, I tell you that. Work, they put on the work hats and they get it done, but they sure make it interesting. Big time set. And right on time, Hardy at the net. You need her there. And this is an interesting lineup.
Clark checking back in. Yep, Clark just checked into the ball game.
She's got to give you something. She's got to give you something.
Yes.
The Cass Tech triumvirate.
And a violation is going to go against.
Yep, against Henry Ford.
Yes. And getting an explanation from the official of exactly what happened. Let's see. The official is still explaining the center maybe stepping on the line, and that was probably the violation. Nevertheless, points go over to the Ocelots of Schoolcraft. 15-10. Make it 15-11. Good dig by Murray. McDonald. Here's the setup for the kill shot. Murray went long. McDonald tried to save it.
Yeah. Good hustle.
Yes.
And this is a key moment. I think, in this game. 15-12, it was 15-9. Schoolcraft's on a little bit of a run. Henry Ford's got to find a way, dig deep as they give up another point here, 15-13. Critical juncture. If it goes Schoolcraft's way, the momentum goes with them, and it makes it tough. You got to find a way to win this set if you're Henry Ford.
Important set. McDonald with the dig attempt, and they find themselves with only a 1-point lead for the Hawks of Henry Ford. And the Ocelots battled right on back, making sure they didn't make any errors or unforced mistakes, and they did a good job in getting right back into this ball game. I should say match. I'm so used to saying ball game, but it's a volleyball match.
It's a volleyball match, and I think now Coach Chambers, if we, looking into the huddle, she's talking strategy now. She's telling her young ladies, hey, listen, have the folks in the back row in the middle have to be alert, and I love what she's trying to do. She's trying to get them all involved. They've got to stay active, lots of movement, lots of communication. I think they hustle.
Yes.
The Hawks they have not been a lazy stand around kind of a team tonight, but they got to dig deep and make some things happen. It's all about scoring points. In a situation like this, they need to stop the rally, get it back, and gain their composure and be consistent. That's not going to work. I love Micah Clark from the outside, but it's kind of weird. I mean, just like a push. You got to come with some power from the outside.
With some force, absolutely. That's better attempt right there. They got to do a better job in defending the front line. With that kind of shot coming at you, they need that lift on their front line. Schoolcraft with a 1-point lead. Clark, that's what we need to see from Clark.
I mean, once upon a time, 15-9, now it's 16-all. Let's see how Henry Ford responds.
And another whistle blown here, and I think that one kind of surprised the Ocelots on what the violation was. 1-point lead for the Hawks. We're all tied up now. A violation by the Hawks. And must be a line violation off the serve. Nice kill shot. Lauren Hardy. Hardy will go back to serve it. 18-17.
This is, I think, really a decisive moment right now for both teams. Whoever can get to 7 first. Maybe it'll take 8. You never know. Nice competitive match. Henry Ford trying to set its offense. That's Janae Collins at the net.
Peterson comes in to serve for the Hawks. Long serve. Good job in getting it back over the net by the Ocelots, but the Hawks could not close the deal. All tied up at 19.
Yeah, nip and tuck, nip and tuck. I mean, 10-4 run for Schoolcraft, and they have some younger players, and they're getting an opportunity to play tonight and get some experience. You got to understand, on that Schoolcraft roster, you only have 2 sophomores. The rest of them freshmen.
Murray couldn't save that one. Ocelots with a 1-point lead. Tromley back to serve. Good dig by the Ocelots. And the Ocelots front line has just come to life, and they have a 2-point lead.
Yeah, I mean it's what a quick reversal in fortunes for Schoolcraft. I mean, they responded down 15-9. They've been the more aggressive team. They have went to their strength, and that's attacking from the outside, trying to get to Schoolcraft. I mean, Henry Ford's middle. Schoolcraft has been very calculated in what they've done. Conversely, Henry Ford is just, they're not as aggressive as they were earlier on. The middle has become what we saw in September. It's been kind of shaky and weak, and the serving has been inconsistent again. So those are some bugaboos that have plagued them throughout. I think coach is imploring them to develop develop your offense. Be patient. And it just, right now it's not working.
Eliminate some of those unforced errors.
Yes.
Tromley back to serve for Schoolcraft. He goes right to the middle, the heart of their defense.
Nice rally. Let's see if Henry Ford can take advantage of this. It would be nice. I mean, they've worked hard this game. You want to finish it.
Here's Gregory with the serve.
Right to the middle in the back row.
That was Alexa Richardson attacking the middle of the defense of the Hawks. Went right to the vacancy.
Richardson, one of 2 sophomores for Schoolcraft. And there's Murray. You had Collins on one side, Murray on the other. And here comes Hardy. And Henry Ford, I think right now they need to close it out right here on this serve. On these serve attempts right here. They need 4 in a row.
McDonald with a serve right into the heart of the defense of Schoolcraft. Murray. That nice lift on that shot.
Yeah. That's what you want to see.
Yes. All tied up at 22.
That's what you want to see. That's the energy that they need, the vibe that they need, as they say. All tied at 22.
Murray. Actually,
that's
Hardy.
Going back to your strength. I said they needed to close this thing out with 4 in a row. That's a timeout. for Schoolcraft. And now, I mean, the ebb and the flow of this match has been great. I think the energy and the passion comes through for Henry Ford. They were down in their luck there a few minutes ago. And don't look now. They seem like they have some control here, but you never know.
Never know. Excellent timeout by Coach George of Schoolcraft. 23-22 is your score. If you're just joining us, we're in the third set here at Henry Ford College. The Hawks and the Ocelots of Schoolcraft College going at it in women's volleyball. And if you have never been to a women's volleyball game or considering coming out to check one out, come on out. It's a nice evening. Weather's been excellent, so no excuses. Just come on out and check out and support the women's volleyball team here at Henry Ford College. McDonald ready to serve with a 23-22 point lead over the Ocelots.
There you go. The unforced error will do you in every time. Every time.
Richardson back to serve. Good job in defending the net. Murray with a great kill
Big
shot.
time. Big time. Big time. Set point here, and that's the hustle. If it's 1 point, if it's 2 points, well, it has to be 2 points. I mean, this is big. I mean, they need to close it out right here. There it is.
Count the point.
There it is.
You
there
called
it is. That's what you need to do. Close the door. If their fingers are there, so what? You got to do it. I mean, that's the way you close the door.
Yes, it is.
I mean, shut the front door. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Henry Ford needed that. I mean, that's big time, and that puts them up two sets to one. And I told you, let's buckle up because we'll be here for a while. 25-22, 24-26, and 25-23. Wow.
Yes. That was definitely a defining moment for the Hawks. And you said it. They closed the front door with Murray rising to the occasion.
Yes. I mean, that's big time. That was pretty good.
Yes.
Nice victory in set number 2. The tough part of that's the good news. Bad news is you got to come back out. They don't give it to you after 2. You got to win 3.
That's right.
So Henry Ford is, got to find some energy. They're at home. They've had some players play in spurts. Murray is one that comes to mind. Hardy has had some nice spurts. Collins has been, pretty consistent.
That last set and that last win in that last set should give Henry Ford some added energy to start this set. And I can see them making a real big difference in set number 3. It's one of those seasons, one of those, like you said, turning points in the season. This could be it. Let's take 2 in a row. Let's close them out.
Yeah, close them out. I mean,
that's it.
3-1 sounds
3-1.
better than 2-2.
Right.
Right now. I mean, if you're Henry Ford, you got to get a win. I mean, the Coach Chambers and building the program. And that's what we talked about in September. Now it's October. The calendar soon is going to change in November. And you want this thing to be right at the end of October when the season ends. I mean, you want to feel good about yourself. the ladies need to feel good about themselves, all the hard work that you put in, all the practices. Hey, everybody likes to build, but nothing beats winning.
That's right. I'd like to welcome you to Henry Ford Women's Volleyball. Henry Ford and Schoolcraft College. And we're all set to start this next set. In center. Ready to serve it up. Let's see. Officials are checking the lineups, and McDonald checks back in. The libero. Schoolcraft gets on the board first in this set.
I told you, buckle up. We're going to be here for a while. Henry Ford has a chance to close it out and get a 3-1 victory.
You might be having a bit of a clock malfunction at the current time. Good job by McDonald getting it back over the net. McDonald with the dig, great job, and going down to get that one. And that one's out of bounds and give the points to Henry Ford. Janae Collins checks in for Henry Ford. And got a little scoreboard malfunction here, which will pause some of the action.
Wow.
There we go. 2-1 in favor of the Ocelots. Warren Hardy serving it up. Looking for the kill shot. And that time, as she attacked the net, couldn't come away with it. Clark just hit it right into the net. Brooke Crawford back to serve for Schoolcraft. Also checking in is Kelsey Trumley for Schoolcraft College. She will go to the front line. Once again, Clark not getting the lift on that right side is that outside hitter. Clark with the dig save on that one to get that one back over the net for Henry Ford. Good dig by Murray.
Nice job by Henry Ford. Let's see if Janae Collins and Murray across the front, along with Elizabeth Storms, can generate some energy. You've got Peterson on the serve. That has done Henry Ford in more times than not tonight. Just unforced errors on the serve.
Murray with a very forceful kill shot.
I mean, she's got some lift. She's got the springs, and you need that right around the net. I mean, this team needs to manufacture points as best they can, and they've done that tonight. Six to 4, and Schoolcraft leading early. So let's see what Henry Ford can do.
That one's going to be long and out of bounds.
Yeah, that roster for Schoolcraft is young. Of their roster players, and they have 8 of them. Six freshmen and 2 sophomores, and their sophomores are big hitters and veterans.
Lauren Hardy just checked back into the game, and McDonald is back to serve. A little pause in the action.
What's going on?
The official is at the table.
Are they checking the points, or what's going on? Okay.
Okay, here we go. 1 point lead for the Ocelots. McDonald with the serve. And a great job on the front line by Hardy.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying how important it is to defend on the front line, and that's exactly what Hardy did that time.
In every set, Henry Ford has made a move in the middle. So let's see what they do here. Right at this time, say 6 to 12 points, you can pretty much see what you're going to get from them.
Murray with that last shot. And that was out of bounds. And again, right in the heart of the defense, right in the middle of that front line is Lauren Hardy. McDonald back to serve.
So with the score, thought that made it 8, but it's 7-6.
McDonald serving again. McDonald seems to attack various areas of that Ocelots defense on her serve. Scoreboard says 8-6. McDonald again on the serve. McDonald to Lembrero has to stay in that back middle row. Count the points.
Setting up Hardy, right, that's her strength at the net with the power right down the middle. I mean, and Schoolcraft doesn't seem to have an answer for that. They haven't all night.
Good job in getting it over. Murray with the tap.
Wow. Murray had spurts where there's that energy is infectious. We haven't seen her play like this. Let's be honest. This year, like her dad said to us, I think there was a season opener. She hasn't played a lot of volleyball in the last 4 years. She graduated from high school some time ago. The pandemic slowed her down. And to be here at Schoolcraft, to be out here that night, they were very excited. Not mom, but dad and grandma. And to see her tonight, she's got an extra lift, some springs there, and she's giving this team a boost.
Yes, she has. She definitely has done that, especially with the kill shots and kill attempts. Very important, attacking the net and causing some problems for the front line of Schoolcraft. 10-6 your score. We're bringing you Henry Ford women's volleyball from Henry Ford College in Dearborn, Michigan. I'm Jeff Lowe along with Eric Pate. Hope you are enjoying it and hoping you can get out and support the women's volleyball team of Henry Ford. Come on out to the school and be a part of the cheering section. 10-6 your score. Ellie McDonald back to serve it.
Good hustle.
Good shot by McDonald. Murray with the tap attempt, but a good save and getting it back over the net from Henry Ford.
Good rally.
And that one's long and out of bounds.
I told you that 6 to 12 range is when Henry Ford really plays some really good volleyball. They've done it in every set. Same thing is happening right now. It was just 6-5, and they've run off 6 straight.
And also what's happening right now, fewer unforced errors.
Yeah, you got that right. That's a good point. They've reduced the errors. Just got to get it back now.
Hardy with the kill shot. Murray will go back and serve this one. 12-7. Good job by McDonald getting that one over. Little tap, McDonald played off the net.
(12-8), and it's good stretch for Henry Ford. They just have to continue to be consistent.
That is definitely the key. Tap back over the net by Henry Ford. Murray with the save. McDonald.
Good hustle. And the thing I liked about Henry Ford is that these young ladies across the front held serve and did not back down. And when that happens, everybody's contributing. That's a good thing. Right on cue, Elizabeth Storm.
Yes. just checking in. Her and Hardy defending that front line for the Hawks. Hardy, it's a tap over the net. Oh.
Storms whipped on it. It happens. It happens. That's me in softball and baseball. I have no timing with that wood.
That's right. (15-9).
10 points. I mean, it's a long way.
It's a long way. Yes, it is.
We've learned that the hard way here tonight. Nice serve.
Kill attempt out of bounds by Schoolcraft.
One thing about volleyball, you have to be versatile. I mean, not only do you play this back row and you serve, you got to be good at the net. You got to be good in the middle. You got to know when to bring the heat, when to lay off of it. And you got to do all this while running to the ball. I mean, there's a lot to this sport.
Yes, it is. Especially when and then when you watch other volleyball programs and you see the size on some of these young ladies, the taller young ladies who really go down and dig, get the ball out of the ground.
Good reaction by Clark.
Yes.
Way to be there, Murray.
Murray in the right spot at the right time. And
Storms.
Yes.
If I said it was a thunderstorm, wouldn't that be a trite comment? Cliche. But Storms is coming up big here.
Oh, yeah.
17-10. Henry Ford is in, would you say, total control? I mean, they have the momentum, that's for sure.
Peterson with the serve. A little tap over the net by Schoolcraft. Good job in the middle. Way to get it back over the net. Good save that time by Henry Ford.
Henry Ford is wide awake. They're not
Murray.
napping. And there's Murray. That's a kill shot. I'm going to take your phrase, Jeff. Murray's come up big here.
Yes, she has. Because Brooke Crawford couldn't get out of the way of that
right,
one.
And I don't want to use any of these violent references, so I won't. But that was some heat there.
Yes,
that
it was.
That was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. How's that? Does that sound good?
That sounds great.
Got to be PC. Got to take care of it. But Murray is really come through. Get the girls some water. She's letting those young ladies sit down, and as she talks strategy, Coach Chambers has had. It's her first year. First year as a college volleyball coach. He alluded to that earlier in the season, and I think she's done well in terms of her demeanor. We talked about the passion that she has exhibited and exuded to her players. They're staying focused and they're into this.
Yes. And she's done a good job in keeping them focused.
Yes.
And pushing the right buttons.
Absolutely. And I think it's important to do that. Nowadays, our athletes, you have to keep them interested. I mean, it can't be drudgery because they'll give up. They got cell phones. They got video games. They got all the distractions you would ever want. So when you're a coach, you have to keep them totally engaged and focused. That's the key.
Peterson back serving.
Haven't seen an ace. Haven't seen many of those. Marissa Peterson there. It's pretty good.
19-10. Count it. Right inside the line on the right side.
Hey, 20-10 right now, 5 points away from winning the match. Don't want to jinx them, but they are playing some solid volleyball. I'd say they're in control. They're in control of the match.
And it's about staying
Just
in
missed
control.
it. Just missed it.
That's all right. Stay aggressive. Don't let up. Okay. I think a player injured her hand, a little blood on the hand of one of the Schoolcraft players.
I mean, early in the season, they took Schoolcraft to 5 sets at Schoolcraft. Now you're here at home. You're up 2-1 with a chance to win it 3-1, and gives you an opportunity to stick your chest out and flex a little bit. You're at home, and you got to start thinking that mentality. Hey, we're at home. We should win.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the home court is about. Nice crowd, decent crowd.
Yes, and a turning point in the season. Getting over that first set, winning the first set, winning the second set, being aggressive, staying aggressive, limiting the unforced errors, and closing out the match.
There's one right there. 20-12. It was just 20-10. Find a way, Henry Ford. Mental lapses.
(2013)
Jimmy Johnson once said, "How do you beat a gorilla? You hit him with everything you got," and that's what Schoolcraft's going to need to get back in, because it was just 20-10 though. Now it's 20-15. They've sliced it in half, and Henry Ford's got there's a substitution now. Gregory coming in for Storms.
Tomaski doing a very pretty job and very consistent job on the serving. Murray, nice kill shot, needed that one.
It's funny, I look at the roster, Tomasic and Alexa Richardson along with Lauren Hardy from Henry Ford, all Westland John Glenn. They're probably on the same team.
Good communication. Murray again.
Nice dig by Schoolcraft. That's
Count it. Oh.
Oh, that looked like it was in.
It looked like it was in.
That looked like it was in.
No review. But that looked like it was in to me also.
21-16. Henry Ford can't lose focus. Got to stay alert.
Richardson with the serve.
A low rider.
Good save. Ah.
Wow, this is when the belt gets tight around your waist. 21-17, it was just 20-10.
Richardson back to serve for Schoolcraft. I thought Murray was going to go up for that kill shot, and it didn't happen. Good point of attack defense for Henry Ford. Lauren Hardy checks in. McDonald back to serve. McDonald attacking that right side. And Hardy defending that front line.
They could smell it now. I mean, Henry Ford, 6-point lead, 23-17, and the serve. So let's see.
McDonald with a good serve. Tomasic with that last kill shot for Schoolcraft. And Miller.
Match point. Let's see if Henry Ford can finish it off with Murray back there serving. Micah Clark back in. The Cass Tech crew. Half of the Henry Ford lineup, Clark, Gregory, and Murray. Murray with a nice serve.
Right in the back right corner.
That was fire, as they say.
Yes.
Good hustle by Gregory. Got on the floor.
Got it back over. Good job.
Let's get up. Hardy. That's it.
Count it.
Ball game. Ball game. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That was big. That's a good one. It's a good one.
Henry Ford victorious. Great job by the Hawks and the head coach Chambers enjoying the victory. Eric, your final thoughts on this one?
Final thoughts is Henry Ford was consistent throughout. You get contributions from everyone. Hardy was big. Collins was played as a veteran. And Murray, I mean, the spring that she has. And her dad sent me a text. Hey, good job tonight, Jeff. And it's fun. I mean, when you get a win, you can hustle. And that's what the ladies are doing right now. So
oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Coach Chambers. And let's see what happens next time.
All right. That's going to do it for us right here from Henry Ford College and Henry Ford women's basketball, volleyball, victorious this evening. For Eric Pate, I'm Jeff Lowe. So long, folks.